Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be trying out a New Year's Eve look. I'm going to go ahead and do this look using Kathleen Light's Dream Street palette. This is one of my favorite palettes. We're just going to play around and see what happens. I have really nothing in mind, just to play with some makeup. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to start out with this shade right here in the corner. This is called Shooting Star, and I'm going to bring that into the crease. I primed with Louise Base, and I've got all my other makeup on. I just need to get my eyes done. The only downside to this palette is that there isn't a mirror in it. We're just going to throw this in our transition area in the crease and blend it out. After that, I'm going to go ahead and pick up this reddish toned one. This is called Potion. And that is super pigmented, so I'm going to just take a little bit of that and run that into the crease a little bit, kind of on this outer edge. Definitely enough for both sides and then some. I forget how affordable these palettes are and how pigmented they are whenever I go to use them. They have so much pigment. I really want to do something with this shade here and this shade here. So that brush is not going to do it for me. I think I'm going to take this shade and do the inner part of my lid and kind of meet up to that more darker teal shade. So let's try that. And this is dry. I'm not even using anything on this. And I'm going to do try and do the first 3/4 of the lid. And just keeping it to the lid. Go ahead and do the other side. So I'm only going up to my natural crease. One of the problems with that is when I open my eyes, it kind of gets hidden because I have hooded eyes. And then I'm going to take that teal shade and I'm going to put that just on the outer part, just a little bit out here. And kind of blend it into both those shades there. And of course, like I said before, this is dry. I did not wet my brush. Go ahead and do this other side. I am just kind of doing that outer corner. And then tapping the two together in the middle. area where they meet. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this shade right here. That one's called Kaleidoscope. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up Kaleidoscope, and then I'm going to put that on the inner corner. I'm gonna pick up Water Bearer, which is the other teal in here, this one right here. And I'm gonna run that underneath my lash line. I'm gonna kind of meet that at the corner with the shimmer shade, and then just bring it underneath and meet Kaleidoscope in the corner there. That's my plan. I used a bigger brush than I normally do, so it kind of is a little bit more blown out than normal for me. I'm gonna take Sweet Dreams, which is this first one right here. I'm gonna put that on my brow bone. It's kind of a peachy kind of shade. A little iridescent to it. Just gonna get a little bit of a pop out of that. Something like that. I'm gonna go back into that first shade that we used, Shooting Star. And I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of that and do a little bit of blending here with that shade Potion. Kind of soften that up a little bit. So I know it's not like full out glam, but I'm not one to do full out glam. This is already stepping outside of my comfort zone. This is something that I would actually go out wearing. I really like it. I like the way that it's turning out. I did go ahead and straighten my hair because I plan to have straight hair for New Year's Eve. So I went ahead and straightened it already because it takes me so long to do it. I'm going to go ahead and throw some black in my waterline. I'm going to use my Avon Super Shock Gel Eyeliner. But something similar to this is probably what I'm going to wind up wearing for New Year's Eve. We don't have any big plans. We don't go out. If anything, people come to our house and celebrate. I refuse to drive on New Year's Eve. There's too many drunk drivers out there, and I do not want to be caught up in the mess of drunk drivers. So it's just best to stay home and not have to deal with it at all. I'm going to go ahead and take my Revolution Renaissance Flick liquid eyeliner, and I'm going to line my upper lash line. I'm going to throw on some NARS mascara. This is the Climax mascara. Alright, so we threw on some mascara, got that done. I'm going to go ahead and throw on some lipstick. This is the Ulta Beauty Pink Chocolate. I figured something a little bit more nude. since I want to draw the attention to my eyes and not to my lips. Go ahead and set our face using the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. And that's it. This is the final look. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new uploads, and have a blessed day.